Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Emily. My favorite makeup today is this. This is from Fenty Beauty. This is the Mattemoiselle Plush Matte Lipstick. This is in the shade Candy Venom. I really love these lipsticks. I think that this is my favorite matte formula across the board. In terms of an actual bullet lipstick, I might like the Kat Von D's better as a liquid, but as a bullet lipstick, this is my favorite. It stays on so beautifully. It looks great. It's really nice on the lips. It glides on very smooth. It doesn't dry my lips out, and I just love the color selection. I think it's amazing. And now, on to the video. So for today's video, we're going to be doing another swatch and watch. So I went into Sephora the other day and swatched anything that looked sort of interesting to me. There wasn't a ton of new stuff out, but I did want to make sure I took a look at the new Fenty stuff because even though it's hilariously expensive, I did want to see how pretty it was. Plus I saw some Too Faced things and I actually was taking a deep dive into the Urban Decay hi-fi lip glosses as well. So let's get started. I also got a haircut today, so I just want to show that off a little bit. I'm really excited about how it looks, and also my hair grows super duper fast, so it's going to be back to super long any minute now. So usually in about 6 months it'll get itself right back down to where it was before. So, but for now this feels really nice, and my ends were fried. I was watching her, she couldn't even comb through my hair at the end. She just sort of combed it out as much as she needed to and then just chopped the rest of it off. It was pretty sad. So first up, we're going to talk about that stuff from Fenty Beauty. There are two new products. The first one is this. This is the Body Lava Body Luminizer. This is $59 and you're getting 3 ounces of product. So I did go into the store. They only carry one in the store. The other shade is an online exclusive. So the store brand is Who Needs Clothes, which is sort of like a champagne-y one, whereas Brown Sugar is more of like a darker brown. So I think the Who Needs Clothes might be more universally flattering, whereas I think the Brown Sugar might be just better for darker skin, which I think is lovely, but it's kind of a bummer they're not going to have both in the store. So I did try it on, so here's the swatch. I thought it looked pretty. Like, it was a very pretty glitter and it didn't really rub off on my clothes too much, which I appreciated in a body glitter. The smell was nice, but it almost smelled like it wanted to smell like cocoa butter but didn't quite go far enough. So while it smelled okay, it didn't smell as good as I was expecting. I think for that much money and, you know, the names of everything, I expected it to smell really, really good and be really luxurious and just super glittery and beautiful. And it's very pretty, but I didn't think it smelled quite good enough. And you're only getting 3 ounces of product for $59. I mean, I will say whenever I see the ads for this on social media, like Rihanna is like doing like 3 or 4 pumps of this before she's putting it on. Or there's one where it's like a girl has the bottle of it, she's squirting it into all of her friends' hands. If I owned this for $59, I wouldn't be sharing it with anybody at all. This is mine and mine alone. So I found the marketing to be a little bit hilarious. I do think it's pretty. I'm not going to be picking it up even on sale. That is too much. And also I have plenty of body glitter that will work just about as well for my purposes and cost a fraction of the price. So while it is beautiful and I applaud what she's doing and I think her brand is great, this product definitely not for me. And also in stores they had this. And this is the Fairy Bomb Glittering Pom Pom. So this is $42. This is basically a pom pom that's infused with like a brownish coppery glitter. So I also put a little bit of that on as well. This was pretty. I don't think that the photo could show quite as nice as it looked. It actually looked pretty good in person, but again, it's $42 for a loose glitter. There was a Laura Mercier one. No, not a Laura Mercier. There's a Laura Geller one that you could get at Ulta that's pretty similar, and I think it costs a little bit less. Also, but again, I have a loose highlighter powder that I prefer over this that's much cheaper. It's like a $4 Wet n Wild, which, you know, as far as body glitter is concerned, it's good enough. You know, it's not going to last all day, and if I were anywhere fancy like at the pool, it's just going to come off anyway. So if I'm just sort of like lounging about like at a festival, that's not something I do very often, so this is not a product that I necessarily need either. So while I did think it looked very pretty, I don't think I'll be picking this one up either. Next up, we have some products from Too Faced. So first we're going to start with this. This is the Too Faced Natural Face Palette. This costs $44. Each of those pans is 4 grams of product, so it's a decent amount of product in there, I must say. And then here are the swatches. I actually thought this looked great. It was incredibly pigmented. That might or may not be a good thing because it is supposed to be like a blush and bronzer and like luminizer, and so it's very pigmented, so you may need to be really, really careful when you're actually applying this to your face. You don't want to go too much on it. It might look a little bit funky. But I will say that the colors looked beautiful in person. I actually really liked the way it looked. It felt really nice. It was very smooth texture. Just a really nice product. I don't need something like this right now because I have enough products like it. However, if you didn't, you might want to consider going in and taking a look at this. If this is something you have a need for in your collection, you should look at it. It seems like it's pretty good quality and it looks really nice. But again, for $42, I don't need it right now. I don't need any bronzer, certainly, and I don't need any blush. And while I love highlighter, I don't really need any more highlighter right now. So I'm probably not going to pick this up personally, but it is something worth looking at. I actually thought the quality was pretty impressive. So I also took a look at these guys. These are the part of the Life is a Festival Le Creme Mystical Effects lipstick. These are $22 a piece, and then I swatched all 4 of the shades here. I actually thought these were very pretty. They appeared to be really pigmented. They went on very opaque with one swipe. I mean, you can obviously build them up, but I was impressed with the amount of payoff that you were getting. I love a lipstick like this. I love a really cool glittery stuff. I bet this would look really nice as a topper. They looked really pretty. The reason I'm not going to be picking any up right now is because I have a lot of lipstick, and the only one of these I was like, ooh, I really, really kind of want that one, was Unicorn Tears. The other ones I thought were very pretty, but I think I have other stuff that's very similar to it in my collection already. But I was actually quite impressed with how nice they looked. It was, this whole collection, this Life is a Festival collection, is actually pretty decent. I don't like the unicorn highlighter, and I don't like the unicorn bronzer highlighter thingy that is weird, but I think the eyeshadow palette's really lovely, and these lipsticks are pretty cool too. So it was very tempting, I must say, though I think I'm going to skip on them just because there's some other stuff I'm eyeing instead, but yeah, they did look really nice. And last up we have this. And this is the Urban Decay Hi-Fi Shine Cushion Lip Gloss. This is $20, and this comes in a variety of shades. I didn't swatch all of the shades, I just swatched the ones I thought that looked most interesting, which just tended to be most of the glitter shades. So those are here. And I was pretty impressed with these too. They smell very, very minty. I will warn you that I smelled those immediately. Like, you could smell them from my hand. If my hand was in front of me like this, I could smell the lip gloss. So I didn't mind the fact that it was minty because I don't mind a minty lip gloss. I prefer a vanilla scented one, but mint is fine too. So if you have a sensitivity to like a minty smell, you're not gonna like these. I did think they looked really pretty. I liked the glittery ones better, but some of the solid ones were pretty nice. And I definitely do think I want to pick up like 1, maybe 2. I'm trying to behave myself, but like they were pretty darn cool. But I think I'll just probably stick with one. Actually, what I'll probably do is I'm going to buy that lip kit from Sephora and I'm going to try one out. And if I really like it and the minty smell is not annoying, then I will buy a full size of something else because they seemed pretty good. They were pretty opaque. They looked really nice. They didn't appear to be too sticky on my hand, which I usually can tell pretty quickly if they're going to be pretty sticky, but those seemed pretty good. I will say that I also swatched this in comparison to a Too Faced product because I realized there were 2 that looked very, very similar. So there's an Urban Decay lip gloss in the shade Gold Mine, so that is swatched here, and then I also compared this to the Melted Gold Liquified lip gloss. These are $1 difference. They're almost the same amount of product. The Urban Decay is 0.23 ounces and the Too Faced is 0.24, but it's $20 versus $21. So you're paying that extra $1 for that 0.01 ounces. So they're both gold lip glosses, and this is what they look like. Essentially, they look the same. I don't know what the wear time is going to be, but on my hand, they were pretty much the same. There might be a slightly subtle difference in the colors of the gold, but you're going to get the same effect, essentially. So, something to consider if you're not sure which one you want, or you might consider picking up one of the Kat Von D Everlasting Glimmer Veils, because there's also a gold shade in Thunderstruck that you could use as well, and there's another one, I think a more deeper shade of gold that's going to be coming out in May as part of the 10th anniversary collection, and I prefer that formula over pretty much anything for a metallic or glitter lipstick, so you might want to wait for that. But you know, in between the two, they looked pretty much the same as far as I was concerned, so if I was going to pick up one, I'd probably get the Urban Decay, but I will most likely just wait and get another Kat Von D gold one later on in May. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you're enjoying the content on this channel, please subscribe. If you've got a suggestion for a video you'd like to see me do, please put that in the comments down below. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will see you soon. Bye!